Raising a child is full of so many surprises. Like, no matter how many books you read, no matter how many articles you read, no matter how many parenting forums you attend, nothing can completely prepare you for becoming a parent. I really kind of start to blame our parents for not sitting us down to lecture us on what to expect. Like, and you people, me, parenting is not for the faint-hearted. Mommy, daddy, why didn't you tell me it was like this? Why? But you know what? I still got nothing but love for you guys. Like, my parents are so amazing. They've been super supportive. I just pray that God Almighty grants you both many more beautiful years in good health. You guys, don't be scared though. Like, parenting is amazing, you know. It comes with a lot of fulfilling rewards, but I just wish somebody prepared us mentally for what we were about to get into. Like, do you get? So if you're a parent or a parent to be, or you hope to be one in the nearest future, you better stick around till the end. I remain Kehinde Aderibigbe, aka the Mommy Champs. If I could go back to before my twins were born and tell myself what I didn't know I would experience, this is what I would say. 1. Making a baby isn't as easy as it sounds. Trust me, it isn't as easy as that. You know, some people are actually able to reproduce as easily as bunnies, but for others, that's not always the case. Before I got pregnant, I naively thought that whenever I wanted to have a child, my husband and I would just, do that thing and bam, it will happen. I'm sorry to tell you that the human body doesn't really work like that. I remember 3 months into our marriage when my husband and I started trying out for a baby and it wasn't forthcoming. I was so worried that I thought there was something wrong with me and my husband. But the truth is, the body responds when it wants to. It necessarily doesn't mean there's an issue or there's something wrong with you or your partner. So just try to keep calm and enjoy your marriage. If you're trying to have a baby someday or you want to plan the pregnancy for a certain period of time, I consider you give yourself some extra time and try not to stress about the whole thing. Trust me, it will happen. 2, you will lose and sorely miss sleep. Yes, you will. Like, even past the infant and the toddler stages, you might have sleep issues like waking up to breastfeed your baby every 2 hours, your kids sleeping between you and your partner, difficulty getting them up in time for school, and so on. I actually think it gets better because my girls are now sleeping throughout the night, but they have refused to allow my husband and I be. Someone actually advised me not to allow my kids sleep in our beds once they are 6 months old. But I felt 6 months was just way too early for them to move to their rooms. And so in my mind, I was like, 9 months. 9 months came and I said, no way. And we have procrastinated till today. All I know is that one day, they will move to their rooms. But hey, a mama ain't complaining. After all, it's whatever rocks your boat. And I enjoy those, all those baby cuddles and all that for when, Papa is not around and all of those things. Number 3, you don't need a lot of baby stuff. Trust me, guys, you don't. Strollers, car seats, playpens, swings, bouncing chairs, play mats, teething rings, beeps, bob clothes. Let me just save you guys a lot of money. You don't need half of those things. Like, I understand many parents fear that their babies will get bored or they will need constant stimulation to develop baby brains. But the truth is, infants pretty much just sleep. Like, they just sleep, wake up, cry to be fed, then fall asleep after being fed. You really do not need multiple endless ways to occupy them, even when they have started toddling, because everything is entertaining to a young child. Also, kids tend to discard even new toys quicker than it took you to buy them. Mind you, I have a bassinet full of baby distractions and stuffed animals just waiting to be dashed out. So those things are not necessary, okay? 4, you will never be the same again. Like, your old self will just not be the same again. Parenting changes you. I don't mean in a bad way, actually. in a good way, because obviously parenting is something good, but it changes you. I kind of expected this, but I didn't expect just how radically it would. It's not like you turn into a mom or a dad overnight, but your values, your perspective, your habits get realigned to one single creature, your child or your children. That is if you have more than one. As in, you will never take free time for granted again. You will likely experience a love and a bond that you could have imagined. The next one, you would experience emotions that are more intense than ever. Nobody told me how much my emotional range would expand, that in just the first year, I would have feelings I had never imagined myself capable of, both the good and the bad, that my twins can make me feel lower than low, exhausted, upset, inept, and angry, and then the next minute I can feel like everything on earth is smiling on me again. Number 6, that your kids can replace your partner as the person you love the most. Trust me. This one is for real. Though you love your partner so much, as soon as your kids come, they get the position of the person you love the most. Like, you will have never loved anyone so much, and it will definitely teach you unconditional love. For whatever you do for them, you won't desire anything in return. And finally, just one last thing. None of these things that I've said is negative. None of the things I've said on this list is negative. None of it is as scary as it sounds. Trust me, it will really bother you in the long run, but the truth is you discover many new things about yourself as a parent. Things that will make you stronger, things that will make you vulnerable in a sense too. Also, I feel like making the decision to have a child is momentous. Like, it is to decide forever that you have your heart walking around outside your body, and I think that most parents will agree that it is so worth it. I just want you guys to think of this as a mental preparation. Don't let it scare you. Parenting is an amazing feeling. It just comes with little challenges, but with God all things are possible. We'll always pull through, and if He gives you the kids, it will always give you the strength to you pull through no matter what. So all the best with you and your little munchkins. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you were inspired by it. If you like this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up, and please do not forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell another friend to join the family, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.